where we last left off, Karara died, and then we got story locked, so we went to a different timeline where she again died. It's not great for her. It's not great for her at all.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Is Sir dead in this timeline? Yeah, Sir's dead. He died after Gaku got murdered. Yeah, we don't have Sir.
Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's morning. I barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Karara's face, and she died in my nightmares. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now, we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. I think we could do it. I think we just need to go to the potion room and just chug a bunch of attack potions, and then we got it. They wanted us to come back to the leisure room when we woke up. I hurried off to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. She's always pale. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Karara, she's gone. Karara, I just got the idea of an afterlife waiting room where everyone who dies is like in a waiting room together watching the others. And I just pictured Gaku like sitting there, and then all of a sudden Karara's there, and he's like, oh shit, what happened to you? And she has to explain that she got killed by bees? Like, Gaku just got stabbed to death. That's normal and boring and mundane. But Karara got killed by giant fucking bees? I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? Say she's probably having fun talking to Gaku about how they both died. We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Damn, we didn't even bury Gaku. We've just kept him in the fucking morgue. Yeah, I promise I will. They're not going to get away with killing Karara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all going to play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold her steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab hold of the future where we can find happiness. I gave up on that future. Gaku died. I can't possibly have a happy ending I'm satisfied with when my specialist little boy is deceased. At last, I present to you the rules of the invader hunt. Once we were all in the leisure... Oh, I kept reading in the voice. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
The names of everyone in the room were shown on the screen, being held up by two bees.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
What the fuck is with the bees? Executed. Carrara's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. But the thing about killing invaders to rack up your score is that where are the invaders? In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. You're the invaders! I mean, not glad, but... If we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right? That's the same shit we were doing anyway! Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many. We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside of the ring then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all. Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. But how are you gonna track how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. Also, I don't think you guys are considering how fucked you are, in that the rules of the game is that whoever has the least amount of points dies. Someone is dying no matter what, until there's only one person left. These bees will count your point. The fucking bees. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Guess running away isn't going to be an option. It is just now occurring to me that throughout most of the mystery route, we did not have any battles because Takumi kept fucking passing out so much. And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool. A rather tyrannical, one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? Don't worry. I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse. I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that. There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies of your own. Doing is learning. The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave the school grounds. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we came across. I don't want any of them to die first! Is Takumi an answer? Takumi. It's Takumi. Fuck Takumi. First Blood, Takumi. I like all of these characters. The only person I actually have genuine beef with is Takumi. And even then, I'm like kind of low-key fine with him now. I like them all! If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we came across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside the schools, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies and the revival-matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. Okay, if I had to pick one person that I wanted to die, it would be Takumi, so he can't fuck anyone. If Takumi is dead, the chances of another Cult of Takumi route happening are impossible. Oh, well, if I could pick a new main character, I'd want it to be Gaku, but he's already dead! We have to be careful so we don't die. And if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. I think my second choice for new MC would be Kako. I think Kako would be a really good main character, but I'm mainly saying that because I'm outlining an idea I have for a Danganronpa AU of these characters, and Kako is like a main character in it who gets a lot of screen time because of the whole detective thing. I like Kako. I like her a lot. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We'd need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. I miss Gaku. For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Haruko, but almost everyone else was there. It's gonna be a long time before I write that fic, though, for two reasons. One, I want to have played more of this game so that I have a really good grasp on the characters. I think I already have an okay grasp on them to do it, but I'd like to know the characters better before I write it. And two, I'm currently writing a Danganronpa fic. that I am making good progress on. Mainly because I have a really solid outline. I'll link to the Danganronpa fic in the Discord once I start posting it. I just want to have like 4 chapters done before I start posting it, so I have a buffer so I can have like a semi-regular schedule update thing. I do like writing. I do like writing. I like it a lot. I also like write my own personal I also like write novels that I try to get published. I have one that's finished, and I'm sending out queries to literary agents to see if anyone wants to like professionally publish it, but I've decided that like by Christmas, if I don't hear back from anyone, then I'll just self-publish it. And I have another book that I'm writing right now that I'm almost at the halfway point for. I'm on like chapter 10 now. And then I have another book series that I actually have, that I'm still outlining. Okay, don't think of your writing as subpar. Because I gotta be real with you. Shitty writing gets published and makes a shit ton of money and is really popular all the fucking time. All the fucking time. I have read some books that truly fucking suck and got professionally published and made money. So, like, if you think your writing is mediocre, you just have to remember, a lot of people are mediocre, and they will, oh, fuck your editor! I didn't even have an editor for mine! I just was like, there, I did it, fuck it, it's out there. Fuck that editor! Publish your book without one! I'll buy your book! Send me the link to where I can buy it! I'll buy your book and read it! Follow your dreams! There was no sign of Jerumi or Haruko, but almost everyone else was there.
Huh?
Takumi! Oh, everyone, great timing. I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me, and I explained the necessity of forming teams.
Huh?
So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over. The moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean.
Aha!
We were actually just deciding on the teams.
Huh.
Man, fuck that editor. What has that editor done? Probably nothing. Fuck them. Find a different editor. Publish without an editor. I believe in you. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. That guy took your money and then was mean to you? Fuck that editor! And the second team is all of the girls.
Huh.
We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense. What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found.
Oh!
He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirafuji and Miss Magadori, as he's done up to this point.
Oh!
But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Haruko in Team 1. Have you ever considered that the editor you hired never actually worked with a person who they helped get published? And that all that editor did was take money from people and then be a dick to them? That's so dickish! Miss Shizuharu is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. Oh, fuck that guy's track record! He sounds like a snobbish bitch. Fuck him. Fuck him. Find a different editor. Oh my god, maybe I should find an editor. I never had an editor look at my book. I didn't hire an editor to look at my book because after I finished it, it was like, I am not open to changes. It'll fly or it'll flop, but I'm not changing it. Preferential negotiating rights. This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but you have to play alone. Nobody wants you. Ima, I love you so much. I guess I'll get an editor then. Maybe I can get my girlfriend to do it. You have to play alone. Nobody wants you. Ima's such a dick, and I love him for it. This is so fucking funny. I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-explanation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed Sir too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Itsuki. Yeah. Takumi did kill Eito. Takumi did fucking kill Eito. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You've got to be kidding. But, and whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
I'm honestly with Ima on all of this.
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
Yeah! The Grim Reaper? It stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that I was the common denominator in all the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Eito. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encouraged everyone to join with me. And because of that, Kurara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands.
Everyone is mad at Takumi. Chances of getting a harem again? 0. Fucking great. Kiyoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pain cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kiyoshika, no! Moko put herself between us and embraced Kiyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But... Knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kiyoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had such contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was to make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? When Gaku died. That's where it all went wrong. That's where things truly went to shit. I think it went wrong before that, when I was, like, deliberately trying to spite Takumi because I was mad at him for the Cult of Takumi route. I swear Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ato. I did kill Ato specifically so Takumi could not have sex with him. I did do that. And it worked, though. It worked. I stand by that decision. Sheesh. This whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karua by my side back in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then, I thought of something. That's right, Haruko. I saw Haruko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to the second last defense academy. I said we need to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Haruko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Haruko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Haruko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Haruko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Do not confess to her right now, I swear to God. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait, just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me the word of God, are you? No! I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper and how no one would team up with me. So your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Haruko. There's no one else I can trust. Please, team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believed that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Haruko. But I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. Takumi, try to keep your dignity intact, man. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. You do? Just then. Get lost, Takumi! Mistress Haruko is all mine! Yeah, Takumi, get in the cuck chair where you belong!
Yeah?
Darumi? She's mine! All mine!
Oh.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Don't be mad at me, Mistress Haruko! What's going on? Why is Darumi barking? It's pet play, Takumi. You wouldn't understand. You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? so I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point.
Oh.
I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Go away! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone! She's all mine! I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi. I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine, I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. Oh, what the shit are you doing here? There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or to be hunted? Huh? Were you here waiting so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. You may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this? Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find the invaders as close as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent numbers of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Just as I thought, there were a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. I sensed a present and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsors' bees were tailing me. It must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stilled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to do it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting the truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Okay.
Here we go.
No backup. No chance of support. These tall buggies
Let's do
slow.
this.
And if we somewhere on the heels, strike the heels. That is who we're fighting. So
Got it. Let's go. Take that. I've got this.
Okay.
Ready when you are. Yeah! Good to go. Yeah! All right. I've got this. Let's do this. Take that! Got it! Good to go. Ready when you are.
I honestly think it's a really bad idea for me to use a special attack right now.
That's it.
Because I think they would overwhelm me.
Say when. There! Let's do this! That's it! All right, ready when you are. Take that! Can't give up! I'm not done yet.
Oh, there's waves?
That all you got? Ha!
Kumi, I'm gonna be real, it's not looking good for you, bud. I was already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention... Invaders, drawn by the sound of fighting, were showing up one after another, and they were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face off the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Okay, at least we get full health.
Let's go.
If I use the specialist attack, I can take out a big chunk of them. But then I'm gonna have the problem of having killed them, of being stunned.
Take this! Got it! Let's do this! Ready when you are. Here! All right, say when. That's it! Let's go! My turn! Take this! I'm spent. I've got this. Got it! Here we go! Let's do this! Here we go! Not gonna cut it! Good to go!
Okay, I think we won't be stunned if we enter another wave. It's not looking good, Takumi. No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders keep streaming in, until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
Yeah, well, if wishes were fish. I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die, without anyone ever knowing. Just then...
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Yugamu? I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu!
Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
You literally accidentally got everyone high on aphrodisiacs and then accidentally killed Nozomi in 2 other timelines. You're kind of a fuck-up.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up, and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. I don't want Yugamu! I don't want Takumi to get Yugamu.
Ready when you are.
I want Yugamu for, I want Yugamu for Gaku.
Time for me to move. Let's get to the killing.
Good to go. Let's go. Take this! I've got this. All right, here we go.
You don't see the vision.
I'm good to go. Does this do it for you? Let's get to the killing. How about this? Such a beaut. Time for me to move. You make a lovely corpse.
My turn. Ha!
Let's get to the killing. I'll kill them all. Kill the rest
Okay,
for
like
me.
I'll
I've
try
got
to
this.
explain. I'll try to explain
Got
shipping
it. Ready when
Gaku
you
and
are.
Yugamu. So you know how in like
All
two
right.
negatives
My turn.
can make a positive? It's kind of like that. I think they're both fucked
got
up in a
this.
way that they could fix
Keep
each
your
other.
guard up. Say when. Take this. Got it. Let's go. Let's do this. Not gonna cut it. Let's go.
Like, in theory, Gaku wouldn't be annoying everyone with how needy he is for any scrap of attention he can get, because Yugamu would be giving him a ton of attention. And Yugamu wouldn't be an absolute fucking creep to everyone, because he would be laser focusing all his affections onto Gaku. If you were in the server, you'd understand! It makes sense if you think about it enough. It does. It makes sense. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well, Fatakumi, you are in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right. I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. No. I am... Don't compare me to Nagito. Don't bring him into this. I feel like the other Yugaku shippers can like plead the ship's case better than I can, because they explained the vision to me. Remember back when I used to ship Gaku with Kurara? I used to do that, and then they fucking converted me. It's fine. I like shipping Kurara with Kiyoshika better anyway. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Yugamu is a mess! I'm not arguing with you on Yugamu being a mess! Yugamu is an absolute fucking freak, but you know what the thing is? If you try to ship him with anyone else, they're gonna try to fix him. They're gonna want Yugamu to, like, go to therapy or something and, like, stop being turned on by murder. They're gonna try to change him into being a better person. But the thing is, Gaku is so needy and so lonely and so desperate that I think he will accept Yugamu as he is. Gaku has horrifically low standards. But also, it's like, Gaku's so fucking needy, I don't think he'd be happy in, like, a normal, healthy relationship. I think he would need, like, some fucked up, codependent shit in order to feel loved. Like, okay, I think, look, the thing is, when you look at it in its bare essentials, I think Gaku's the only person who would genuinely want Yugamu. He has the low enough standards, and he's desperate enough that he'd take Yugamu. And I also think Yugamu's the only one that would want Gaku. Because I love Gaku, and I think he's really, really fun. But everyone else seems to think he's cringe and annoying. You do not get to act like me shipping Gaku and Yugamu is the toxic yaoi hustle when the most popular ship out of this game is Takumi and Eito, okay? Takumi and Eito make anything else going on seem healthy. Anything else. Everyone in this game's fucking insane, though. Okay, there are. I'll bring out the corkboard. Things about Yugamu that Gaku, being needy and sad and lonely and desperate and a little bit of a slut, would like. 1, Yugamu actually wants to have sex with him and no one else does. There, I said it. 2, Yugamu has a lot of money. 3, he would not have to be insecure about Yugamu leaving him for someone else because no one else wants Yugamu. Has perchance anyone in the chat read my Yugaku fanfic? Yeah, that one got popular. A lot of people liked that one. Look, you want to know why I like Gaku and Yugamu so goddamn much? Because there is unlimited comedic potential. It would just be so much fun. You could get so much comedy out of the absolute hot mess of a relationship that they would have. Takumi would regularly be trying to stage interventions. It'd be amazing. You're all making me defend my ship. You know, I've never had to be on defense before. Every other time I was shipping, people were just like, whatevs. But now, like, because I'm in crack territory, I'm having the fight of my life. Mondo and Taka were a funny couple. They were, and Mondo died tragically and then fucked everything up. I love Gaku! I love him so much! Okay, two things can be true. One, Gaku is kind of a joke character because he is supposed to be comedic relief. Two, he's my special boy. He's my fave. Ever notice that I've been like having to like go into double time to be funny here now that he's dead? He carried some of the weight for me. And now he's gone. And I'm just up here in my little fucking clown shoes by myself, wearing my fucking clown nose by myself. And what am I supposed to play off of? The rest of these fucking sad sacks? Trying to solve murders, getting killed by bees? Gaku did so much comedic heavy lifting for me. You guys have no idea. I miss him. I miss him every day. And I swear to God, if Takumi sleeps with Yugami, I'm gonna lose my shit because Gaku's getting cucked from the afterlife. Anyway, back to the game. The tangent's over. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. God fucking damn it! Gaku's getting cucked. Gaku's getting cucked from heaven. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialties. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Well, now that Gaku's dead and Yugami technically never met him in this timeline, he's gotta look for good dick somewhere else, I guess. Oh, for the love of murder, don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I literally just got a bad ending where the two of you were wrestling each other and went into the undying flames together. I don't feel super good about the two of you being left alone together. Especially considering the first time you were left alone together, it involved drugs. I'm not going to eat you, all right? Although you look plenty delicious to me. God fucking damn it, you should be saying these things to Gaku! Yugami, I'm gonna get into the game and kick your ass! How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugami Omokage, the descendant of a family assassin. Taka's boyfriend, if only in my fanfiction. Wait, Gaku's boyfriend, if only in my fanfiction. Fuck. Oh, I just invented the weirdest crack ship there with that. Oh. I'll come right out and ask. Why were you following me? I'm writing a Danganronpa fic right now, okay? It's gonna be like over 20 chapters long according to my outline. I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. God fucking damn it, I'm so fucking steamed. I'm genuinely getting angry. I want you to know, I'm not even like playing this up as a bit. I'm genuinely like getting pissed off because I don't want Takumi to date Yugami. I want him to save himself for Gaku. I don't care if Gaku's dead and Yugami never even met him in this timeline. It's my ship. It's my fucking ship. Takumi's not good enough for Yugami. Why is everything you say so creepy? Shut the fuck up, Takumi. You started a sex cult. You don't get to call other people creepy. Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
I miss Gaku. Why isn't Gaku here? This is bullshit. This is all such fucking bullshit. The game's giving me yaoi, and it's not even the yaoi I fucking want. Yugamu it's literally during the route they said that Yugamu tried taking the pills for himself, and they did nothing. Shut the fuck up, it is good yaoi. My crack ship is excellent. You have no taste. Let me dream. Let me dream. Yeah, Yugamu has, like, no riz at all. That's why he needs Gaku. Gaku's the only one that could actually, like, find that attractive, I think. Because Gaku's low-key kind of a desperate whore. A little bit. A lot of it. He's very sad and lonely. He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kiyoshika or the others? I also think Gaku can do better than Yugamu, but I can't think of anyone better than Yugamu who would actually want Gaku. You know, like, could I ship Gaku with a nice girl like Tsubasa? Sure. But is Tsubasa gonna go for him? No, she's not. I gotta ship Gaku with someone he actually has a chance with. I have to. And unfortunately, that's literally not, like, fuck. He didn't even get reward time during the Cult of Takumi route. He just got locked in a cage for being bisexual. Oh, now you're saying Gaku and Kurara would work, but back when I shipped it, you judged me! I don't think it would work because I think she's in love with Kiyoshika. I think Kurara's in love with Kiyoshika and Nozomi. Does Kurara even like men?
Oh.
I don't do well in groups. You don't do well in any social setting, Yugamu. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going it alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever.
Oh.
Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? Oh! You know what? No! No, you're not gonna team up with Yugamu, Takumi. I'm going to cock-block you right now. I'm going to cock-block you because I am your god and I am demanding abstinence from my followers. Sorry, I can't team up with you. I was convinced Yugamu had to be plotting something, given that he went out of his way to approach me after I'd been ostracized. The things he usually talked about already made me uneasy. He probably just wanted to torment me for his own amusement. Oh, for the love of murder. You're a cautious one, aren't you, Takumi? Turning me down is as good as having a death wish, you know? Unless you have something else in mind. No, I'm not going to team up with anyone. I'll survive by myself. So stop following me. With that, I ran away. Like a bitch. I ran and ran until I was nearly out of breath, trying to get away from Yugamu as quickly as I could. The thought that he might be trying to kill me struck fear into my heart. But no matter how far I ran, I didn't feel safe. After all, I was up against a professional assassin. I continued to run around with heedless abandon. Where am I? I realized I'd ended up in a place I'd never seen before. Where is this? Which direction is the school? I started looking around at my surroundings. Oh, that's bad. All of a sudden, a huge swarm of school invaders popped out from the shadows. Of all the times to show up. I spun around and began to flee. Despite my best efforts, I was unable to shake off the pursuing invaders. They kept coming after me relentlessly, trying to intimidate me with their weird cries the whole time. I'd been running for what felt like hours, but they were still hot on my trail. In fact, there were now even more invaders than before. And then it finally happened. The invaders managed to completely surround me. I saw no way out. The only thing I can do now is fight, but I can't possibly beat this many invaders by myself.
Somebody, help me!
Of course, it was pointless to call for help.
Yugamu, are you out there somewhere?
He wouldn't come help me now. Not after I slapped away his offer to work together so thoughtlessly. Why did I turn down his offer for help? Because I was cock-blocking you? Oh right, because I'd gotten so paranoid. I'd lost my mind after falling out of favor with everyone else, and took that frustration out on Yugamu. But all he really wanted was to save my life. It was too late for regrets. I was truly alone. The invaders are getting more and more excited, like animals licking their lips before a big meal. They found me isolated from the others, and now they couldn't wait to start tearing me apart. Slowly and steadily, they inched closer. And closer they got, the stronger the smell of death became. My breathing quickened. My body was trembling. I instinctively understood that this was the end. As I looked death in the face, I finally understood how powerless someone who was completely isolated could be. Somebody who had lost the trust of others, who had lost the ability to trust others. Somebody like that was already as good as dead. I got so jealous and possessive from my crack ship that I got Takumi fucking killed! Oh my god! Oh, I'm a bitch. I'm a fucking bitch. Oh, I fucking suck. I truly was fucking awful. That was such a shitty thing for me to do. I actually feel like I owe Takumi an apology now. Gaku didn't even call dibs on Yugamu. I called dibs on Yugamu for Gaku. Oh, that was fucked up. That was so fucked up. Killing game route, as good as dead, ending 92. Well, at least we got an ending out of it. Truly superb. Truly amazing. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's recording again. I ran out of disk space. That wasn't great. But it should be fine now. I hope I didn't lose too much. I hope it just, like, stopped recording right when I took my break. That would be lucky. Otherwise, I think there's a way for me to take the recording off of Twitch and then move it to YouTube so I don't lose all that for my VODs. Okay, back to before decision. Before I lost my goddamn mind. We need to team up with Yugamu, or we'll die. It just now occurs to me, I said the person I would like to die first in the death game was Takumi, and that's what happened, so that went great. Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was besides the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. I want to try for the best couple award while we're at it. No, that's you and Gaku! I know I fucked up and got him killed this time, but I swear I can get you a different timeline with him. Don't think we're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Shut the fuck up, Takumi. You would be so blessed. You know, I mean, Takumi and Yugamu getting together in this route does make sense. I mean, Eito's dead, Gaku's dead. What am I supposed to expect from them? To, like, keep themselves for them? Like, that's probably not gonna happen. While Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. Oh, cool, an explosion. Awesome. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like... I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredibly power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just the two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander. A little bit of recompense would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. We cautiously made our way towards the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiriko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Oh, my Mistress Hiriko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you!
Now here's a ship I can get behind.
Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
Those two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Yeah. Something feels off, though. Kuriko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this, and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her hemoanima, making it bloom. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic-defying by any definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come. I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today. And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
Oh, Shoma's fucking doomed. Shoma doesn't do offensive attacks, really. He just fucking, like... Oh, Shoma's fucked. The first round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important. And besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
This whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. What a day. The constant fighting and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room? He's trying to break off a piece. What does it look like he's doing? It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud, humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? The game's more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan.
Oh.
Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. He makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for the surviving the killing game in the days to come.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Ah.
Bedtime already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold, out, now. After chasing Yugami out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Give her back! Give Lady Kurara back to me! I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ato.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi? Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again, to earn points by hunting down any invaders we could find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. I turned the direction Yugami mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Sure. What the fuck are pussy boots? Yugami had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, my feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugami propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things on my mind, but... Come on, Takumi, time to sound the death knell for them. I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now.
Ready when you are. Yeah! All right, let's go. Take this! Got it! Good to go. That's it. All right, here we go. Take this! Got it! My turn. Take that! I've got this. Ha!
I'm good to go. Time for me to move. How about this?
Oh, they're swarming Takumi.
Not bad. Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move. Here it comes. I'm good to go. I'll kill them all. I'm dead.
Say
tired.
when. Take this! All right, good to go. Keep your guard up. Ready when you are. Yeah!
Oh, is this... I have to level up Yugami. I have not leveled up Yugami, like, super a lot because he low-key kind of sucks in combat. I have to level up Yugami, like, ASAP. Give me access to the weapons room. Did we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. They just keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Here we go. Ha! Got it. Ready when you are. Ha! All right, let's go.
I can't wait. I'll kill them all! Kill the rest for me.
Here we go. That's it. Ready when you are. There! Got it! Let's do this! Ah! My turn! Yeah! Let's go! That's it! All right! Good to go! One last strike!
Oh, there's still one enemy left and they're both stunned. Fuck, I didn't see that one over there. I didn't see that one over there. Just get fucked up a little bit. It's fine. You're just gonna get fucked up a little bit by those little ones.
Let's
Okay,
get to the killing.
there you go, you got him. There we go. Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down, now would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work? Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Anything more concrete, like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There is nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing's the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugamu's suggestion. I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Without entertaining the fear that threatened me to well up to within, I quietly lifted up my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. It might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter further, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should just call it a day now. We've earned enough points. But I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamu could be talking about. Over here! This'll be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers! I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my hemoanima better. Not even a commander can stop me now. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds.
Ha!
Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible cause you learned a thing or two is the best way to die on the battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'm gonna protect you all with my life. In the name of Takamaru Yukishiji. They're hunting here too? Takamaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Subasu, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. And all that blood. So much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. New ship has entered the chat! Yes! Yes! Honestly, I'm fine shipping Nozomi with literally anyone but Takumi. I want her in a relationship. I want her off the market. I want her the hell away from him. Tsubasa, get in here! I think a big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf bags with me? Lady Tsubasa's about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. Are you sure, Shiokika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas? The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand! I love that canonically, Kiyoshika's sword is a lesbian. That is so awesome! Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. The roiling stopped. Sorry guys, I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead of the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa, even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. Look, Takumi, I'm not gonna feel bad for you about not being friends with your friends after the timeline where you kinda roofied them all into being part of your harem. I'm not gonna feel bad for you. I don't even want you to have Yugamu right now. I could feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right. I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me. You look like you're in a lot of pain now than when you were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but I wasn't in the mood to do anything, except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Can we please get a free time so I can upgrade Yugamu?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. How many flashbacks are we gonna get to everyone telling Takumi to go fuck himself? Like I'm being punished just for being alive. You're being punished for unaliving Eito. That's what's going down. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue. We set up a festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yugamu? You know, it occurs to me that Gaku was the one who set up the barbecue. Gaku was the one who set up the festival. Gaku was like a load-bearing support beam. Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk, it wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Haruko? Good. I was just about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me.
Oh.
Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else? Including you, right? You think so? Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. Takumi, you're coming across as a bit like an incel here. It wasn't Haruko's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Haruko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box she had been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. Are we about to get a Danganronpa here? Is this gonna be your panties? Oh, it's a dead bee! What? It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait, this bee. Isn't this one of the sponsor's bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurara was killed to secure one. As a research sample. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiroko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now. We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they yield. 2 weapons? The bee is the first. The other is that suit they're wearing. The spacesuit thing? Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you of finding something? My research on the suit is already in progress. I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future. Really? However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower? Something like that. So are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me.
Huh?
If you wanted my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have had to come over here again today to do this. Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication? That I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead? Oh, sorry, I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better. But can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. The person I am right now? It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it. The Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Ato on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. If that is why I've been assessing you from and that's why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether you're the person you are right now can be trusted. It was starting to make sense now, like why she wanted to come with me to second to last Defense Academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find a definite answer to my question until that day when the game's sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then. That's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. There, I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer. It wasn't as cold-hearted to say to someone. It wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who'd bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more to do than just that. But I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him? He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. He may not want to go against the sponsor though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Leader what? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Hang on a minute, shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in? You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days? I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around. Defeating the invincible sponsor of the game. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Haruko of all people, somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up in my heart. Yes, I would like to save my progress. escalated so quickly. It was just the most. But overall, I think we're doing pretty good. Did Takumi die? Yes. But we learned from that. And it's fine now. A little bit. Okay. I think we have not been getting chances to save. So I'm going to just take the save point here as a good time to end it. I'll be back next time. And until then, the show's over.